The sooner you digitize all your DV tapes to a file, the better. Here's everything you're going to need to transfer your DV tapes to digital files. First off, you're going to need a DV camera to play back the tapes. This one is a Sony, and I bought it used on eBay. They're available online. Craigslist, eBay has them. They're about under $100 or so. And you use it just to play back your tapes. The second thing you're going to need is a power adapter. You don't want to trust just batteries because these are old cameras and old batteries. They don't have the capacity. The third thing you're going to need is a cable to connect the camcorder to your computer. This is the end that goes into the camcorder. It's a 4-pin firewire and it gives you a digital output. This is the end that goes to your computer. It's a Thunderbolt connection. It's an adapter because the other end of the cable is a 9-pin FireWire 800. You need the adapter, which is manufactured by Apple, in order to connect it to the computer. Here's what a Google search shows you for the adapter. They're available from various places, anywhere from $23 to $49. Once you have all your components gathered, next step is to find all your DV tapes. I shot a lot of them over many years, and there's various brands, different manufacturers. I keep them in boxes. One thing that is worth noting is that if you're using Sony tapes, then you should probably use a Sony camcorder to play them back. They have a specific tape formulation. If you're using Panasonic tapes, you would be better served by using a Panasonic camera because, again, the tapes aren't that compatible between one manufacturer and the other. The heads can get clogged. So another thing that's really useful is to have a Sony cleaning cassette. There's other brands make these as well, but a cleaning cassette would be good, especially if you buy a used camcorder to clean the heads before you start this process. Every camera loads tapes differently, so load your tape carefully. Then plug in the FireWire cable to the AV or DV port. Then power up the camera. The camera has VCR or a camera position. Make sure you turn it to VCR so you can play rather than shoot tapes. Next, go into the menus just to double check that DV port is activated. So scrolling through the menus, you're going to find that the third item down, AV/DV out, is reading active. It's not grayed out. That means that the camera will output the signal so your computer can see it. Lightflix is really user-friendly, but it'll cost you. Their free trial only will let you do one tape, and who's got only one DV tape? Your free alternative is iMovie, which is already installed in your Mac. I will show you a screen record and explain the basic steps to using it. I don't want to generate any thumbnails, so I'm going to bypass that warning. So I want to import from camera. I'm going to click that, and automatically the viewfinder of the camera comes up. Now there's two ways you can do automatic or manual record. This is your play button, but you don't need that when you import. All you have to do is click import, and then it's always important to identify the video or the tape that you're going to be transferring. You can transfer multiple ones under a single event, or you can name each tape individually, which is what I do, because each tape that you digitize becomes an event in the event library. So once you label it, it's going to be stored on your Mac and start. Once the signal comes up, you're going to see it in the viewfinder screen. This is a little Mazatlan, Mexico old tape. It gives you a count, and you can stop it at any point. You can be selective if you have a lot of bad parts in the tape, but I find it easiest just to let the entire tape digitize in one pass. Okay, let's play it back now that it's been digitized. Down in the lower left corner you can see the title of the clip, and it's listed in the events, so you're good to go. You don't want to store all those movies on your Mac, so drag the iMovie events folder out to a separate storage drive where you can store as many as you want. I have a dedicated family DV tapes drive that I duplicate with a B drive, so I have 2 archival copies. I play them in a drive dock. It's more cost effective to buy the internal drives than to buy external drives, and each 1 terabyte drive will hold 100 tapes or more. I store them in old VHS tape boxes, wrapped up against dust, and put on a bookshelf, just like my entire collection. Best of luck with your collection. If this video was helpful, be sure to subscribe to see my other videos on how to preserve your media.